What's up everyone? It's been a while since my last video, gotten a lot of progress done, and I hope you're all having a great Thanksgiving, so let's get into the video. So the first thing is I finally got a glory, so I got the dragonstone off of a crystal key and I used the key on the chest and you get dragonstone, and then I crafted that into a glory using a +5 boost from a stew. Unfortunately when you make the glory it comes uncharged and there's no way for me to charge it, so it's stuck like that. So really the only benefits I get from it are the stats. I don't get the teleports or the improved chance at mining gem rocks. I finished all the free-to-play quests, and the reason for finishing the free-to-play quests are because I want the extra block slot while slaying. If you have 200 quest points you have 4 block options. You get one for every 50 quest points you have, and then there's a 6th one if you do the Lumbee Elite, which I can't do, but I can get up to 200, so I'm going to get up to 200, have 4 blocks, and that will help a lot while doing Slayer. After doing all the free-to-play quests, I went and did some Shazian favor, and I killed some of the low-level lizardmen to get my Shazian favor up, and in that process I got the Zerishan robes. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I'm just going to go with that. They're the green robes that require 10 defense. They are better than any 1 defense mage gear, and they're the best mage gear that I can get on this account. So that's a pretty easy max mage unlocked and done. I also got a Zerishan talisman and the lizardman fangs that you use to charge it, so I can teleport around Zaya a lot easier now. So I did those lizardmen up until I could do organized crime, and then I did that, and that's like extremely quick. Took me just a couple minutes to finish off 100% using organized crime. And after that I went and did Client of Korend, and I just kind of knocked out all of the favors besides the Lova King, and then I also did the quests that go along with each favor. So I've done all of the quests in Zaya, and I didn't really need all of the favor right now. I just kind of felt like getting it out of the way. In the future I need Shazian to kill Lizardman Shamans, which drop the Dragon Warhammer. Also I get my Max Mage and the Zerishan Talisman. From Piscarilius I'll be able to fish Anglerfish. Arceus allows me to use Necromancy and also allows me to craft blood and soul runes once I get to higher rune crafting. I also went to Nightmare Zone and imbued my black mask, and when you imbue it, it makes it so that the effect on it works for both range and mage. So that's going to help out a lot for my Steel Dragon and Bronze Dragon tasks, having that black mask imbued as well as the Zerishian robes. So I made another really stupid mistake, and I've lost quite a bit of time while training my melee and slayer. That is, I've been using my ancient staff as my weapon, and there's actually a much better weapon that I could have been using. It's a weapon that people don't usually think about with training, so I at least have that little bit of excuse, and that is the Dragon Longsword. It's just so much worse than the Dragon Scimitar. It's just not really a weapon that you think about very often for training, and the Dragon Longsword is actually a fair bit better than the ancient staff for DPS. So I'm going to be moving over to the Dragon Longsword. So they currently cost 100k, and there is one of those bought. I should also buy a Dragon Dagger, 30k, so I'll buy one of those as well for a spec weapon. And yeah, let's get back to training. While doing Nightmare Zone to imbue my black mask, I actually hit 80 strength, so that's a pretty nice little milestone. Ha! What is that, like 3 or 4 kills into this task? So I've been doing more Slayer, and there is 60 Slayer right there, which is actually pretty big because that means I can kill Aberrant Spectres, which drop tons of seeds and tons of herbs. So probably going to be camping those for a while at some point in the future. I've also been doing quite a bit of AFK mining over at Motherlode Mine, so I got my full Prospector suit, and I also hit 80 mining right there in that clip. Also hit 70 attack, and I'm maxing it at 75, so not too far off of that. I got 100% Arceus favor. That is pretty quick thanks to a program developed by Wooks, which shows you where all of the books are at pretty much. And there's actually a really quick runecrafting method using the Arceus house and finding these books and stuff. It's really good at like level 99, but at my level I'm not sure if it's good. If it is good, I might just do that to like 59, so then when I start using my essence, I'll just start right at double cosmics. After that I went and got my soul bearer, which teleports ensouled heads to the bank. It uses like a soul rune every time you teleport an ensouled head, and then I used most of my ensouled heads to get 51 prayer, 52 prayer is where I'm maxing my prayer, so pretty close to maxing that out as well. And then next on my Steel Dragon task, I actually got some Runite limbs, which is pretty big because that means I can fletch a rune crossbow as soon as I have 69 fletching, I think, if I don't use a boost. Or 64 if I do use a boost, which is only one level away. There is 50 tasks done, also 63 Slayer. I haven't really bought anything with my points. I blocked like 1 or 2 tasks, and that's pretty much it at that point. Oh, here we are at DKs. I decided to try this out a little bit. I have a Dagonoth task at the moment using Ivan's staff. I can hit like 27s or something on task, 143 XP drop. What is that, 26? I think 27 is my max. So the DPS is actually going pretty good right now, and the spin lips surprisingly aren't hitting me that much. I thought they would hit a lot, but as you can see, quite a bit of zeros, even though I'm 13 defense. I am using Protect from range, so they have to hit me with magic right now, and the thing with these spin lips is they actually roll their magic attack against your ranged defense. So right now I have about 100 something range defense, and their magic attacks are rolling against that, and I have most of your magic defense is based on your magic level and magic defense bonus, or in this case range defense bonus. So I actually have a fair bit of magic defense, and it's working out pretty well. I'm almost out of food because that was getting in here. I used up a lot that I didn't need to, and I'm poisoned. So that is the reason for that. And for the first kill, we get coins. So I ended up doing something like 10 DK kills. I did like 2 trips. I did get kind of unlucky there, only getting about 10 kills, but I think my next trips I can probably get more like 10 kills each trip, so 2 trips should get me more like 20 kills. And my strength level is getting pretty high, just doing Slayer, 83 strength in that clip. And at 59 tasks, I had 342 points and decided to buy the Superior Creature unlock. And what that does is pretty much every Slayer specific monster, there's a superior version that you can get while on task if you have this unlocked. And the superior version gives you like tons of Slayer points, it gives you tons of Slayer XP. Like 1 kill gives you thousands of XP, and they have a chance to drop the Imbued Heart and the Eternal Slayer Gem, which are the 2 main things you want. They also have a chance to drop some of the combination staffs like the Dust Staff, and I think maybe like, what's the other one? It's not the Steam Staff you get off as Ammy, so it might be the Mist Staff that they drop. And I hit 85 farming, which is pretty big. That means I can farm Torstools, and that also means once the farming guild comes out, I can get to every level of the farming guild. Next up, I had a Turoth task. In order to kill Turoths, you need a leaf-bladed sword, a leaf-bladed battle axe, leaf-bladed spear, or broad arrows or broad bolts or a Slayer staff. So since I did not have a leaf-bladed sword or a battle axe, because you have to get those as monster drops, and then the spear you can buy from a Slayer Master, but it gives XP to defense, so I couldn't use that. And I haven't unlocked the ability to craft or fletch broad arrows or broad bolts, so I had to go with the Slayer staff. And luckily for me, I was able to get the leaf-bladed sword as a drop at about 160 kills, which is pretty good and pretty lucky because the drop rate is 1 of 500. Next, I wanted to do the Halloween event. The main reason why is because I wanted the black and white skin recolor, and then I also wanted the house skin recolor. And it's also nice to have some of the holiday items like the Halloween masks. And the only chance I'm going to be able to have them on this account is when I do the events when they come around. So this year's event took like 10 minutes or something like that. So a pretty long event. And then I got another Dagonoth task, so I went back to DKs. And right now I'm just killing Rex. The main drops I went off Rex. Of course, Berserker Ring and the Dragon Axe would be awesome. No, dude, are you serious? Ring of Life. Oh, that could have been a Berserker Ring right there. I just hit the ring drop table. I think there's 3 of them. There's Ring of Life, Warrior Ring, and Berserker Ring. So I just hit that table. So I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting a B ring, and I got a Ring of Life. Rock Shell might be on that drop table as well, and maybe some other stuff. So it's not necessarily a 1 in 3 chance. So in between trips, I went and did a little bit of Motherload, got 81 mining, and went back to DKs once again. I stayed there and got like 40 Rex kills or 39 Rex kills. And I would love to say that I got a Berserker Ring and a Dragon Axe and a Warrior Ring, and I'm done there. But unfortunately, I got none of the drops. So better luck next time. It would have been nice to end with one of those drops, but that is pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video. PVM is going to be starting here pretty soon.